That's a clever play with words. Too big to ban, too big to fail. The latter was used during the 2008 financial crisis to describe institutions that are so important to the system that, basically, if they failed, the whole system would collapse. Now, you see just how much of a shock DeepSeek has generated to be given such a label. It was so shocking, so much so that even being too big to ban, some are still looking to ban it.
With the rapid rise of the Chinese artificial intelligence software DeepSeek, U.S. lawmakers are looking to ban it from government devices.
Governor Greg Abbott has issued a ban on the Chinese AI company called DeepSeek. The ban is only for government-issued devices. Now, Texas is the first state to restrict this popular app.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul just issued a statewide ban on DeepSeek artificial intelligence for government devices and networks.
Before we get into this, we asked DeepSeek about its opinion on getting banned, and this is what they said. The open market principle is the cornerstone for technological innovation. The purpose of tech governance should be facilitating innovation and global welfare, not zero-sum competition. That's similar to what we got when we asked ChatGPT about it. The internationalization of the platform could help drive global innovation. A ban would slow that progress down. Bloomberg's Dwarback wrote that DeepSeek's open source approach has already democratized AI. The startup has published the most of its breakthroughs online. It's also allowing programmers around the world to modify it and build out new, tailored products using its technology for free. In other words, DeepSeek has already started to play the role of a public good for global AI infrastructure.
Well, open source models like DeepSeek R1 allow developers worldwide to innovate at lower cost. The release of DeepSeek R1 as open source software also democratizes access to powerful AI capabilities. Companies and governments around the world can build upon its foundation without the licensing fears or the restrictions imposed by US firms.
A public good means it's not just for the privileged and the few. For instance, the cooperation between DeepSeek and BYD has made high-end smart driving technology accessible in models priced below 100,000 RMB, making it not exclusive to high-end EVs. Which brings me back to the too big to ban and too big to fail wordplay. If you see DeepSeek only as a product for a profit-driven private company in a competitive market, that wordplay is perfect. It perfectly explains why some people in the United States would want to give it the TikTok treatment. In America, driven by the market and the drive for higher business value, the AI industry largely hinges on expensive commercial cloud services. Platforms like Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud offer impressive computing power, but at a price that scares off smaller developers. The result is a closed ecosystem focused on high-margin industries leaving little room for innovation that directly benefits the public at large. And under the guise of safety, the United States has excluded non-US allies from AI safety innovation cooperation. It also refused to sign the Statement on Inclusive and Sustainable Artificial Intelligence for People and the Planet at the AI Action Summit in Paris that guarantees technology sharing, while also imposing export controls that restrict other countries' access to high-performance AI chips. If you got a hammer, everything looks like a nail, right? The urge to compete, the urge to come out on top, is America's hammer.
So the release of DeepSeek AI from a Chinese company should be a wake-up call for our industries that we need to be laser-focused on competing to win.
Winning is not everything, and not everything is about win or lose. In fact, hardly anything is. Stephen Hawking once said, the rise of powerful AI will either be the best or the worst thing ever happened to humanity. This shouldn't be about which country should win. This is about the choice that we have to make. Either we insulate our tech from each other, and each of us has our own rules, or we be frontal and open about it, and work together to try to govern the unknown. It is indeed too big to ban. AI is coming. The last several years have shown us that. No one can claim a monopoly on it. You either embrace it, or you would spend a long time in the future failing to deny the inevitable.